So in this lecture, you'll be able to understand what are the ServiceNow developers' responsibilities. What are the ServiceNow developer responsibilities? Okay. Before we get into this, we'll have to understand the instances, the environments. Guys, like we all are the customers to big companies, like like we are customers to the Reliance company, like we are customers to the DMart company, like we are customers to the Walmart company, like we are customers to the Unilever company. Similarly, all IT companies, all healthcare companies, all the banking sector companies are actually customers to ServiceNow company. So in fact, all IT companies like Amazon, Deloitte, Wipro, Cognizant, HCL, Infosys, lot more companies are customers to ServiceNow company. So all IT companies are actually customers to ServiceNow company. Guys, we all are customers to some companies like DMart, Reliance, Walmart. So we are actually customers to some companies, right? Similarly, all IT companies are actually customers to ServiceNow company. So if an IT company want to use ServiceNow product, let us assume Amazon want to use ServiceNow platform. Then Amazon company will go to ServiceNow company to purchase the ServiceNow product. Okay. So Amazon company will go to the ServiceNow company to purchase the ServiceNow product. So then Amazon company has to pay some amount to ServiceNow company. Amazon company has to pay some amount to ServiceNow company. After purchasing After purchasing the product from ServiceNow company, Amazon company will get three instances. Instance is nothing but a URL. Instance is nothing but an environment. Okay. Well, I'm going to show you Amazon dev.servicenow.com, Amazon dev.servicenow.com. So they will get this kind of URLs. They'll get this kind of URLs. So every organization will get three URLs, guys. Amazon dev, Amazon test, Amazon prod. Okay, usually prod instance name will be the company name. So every company, so as Amazon company has purchased the ServiceNow product, Amazon company will get three instances. This is called instance, guys. Instance is nothing but a URL. This is called test instance. Instance is nothing but a URL. This is actually a production instance. This is nothing but a URL. Okay. Well, here, guys, let us say when Deloitte company has purchased the ServiceNow product from ServiceNow company, Deloitte company will get three ServiceNow instances. Deloitte dev.servicenow.com, Deloitte test.servicenow.com, Deloitte.servicenow.com. So whenever a company has purchased a ServiceNow product from ServiceNow company, they will get three instances. Okay. So guys, here in the dev instance, all ServiceNow developers will work here. All ServiceNow developers will work here. ServiceNow testers will work here. Here, ServiceNow admins will work here. So similarly, Amazon company ServiceNow developers will work in this URL. Amazon company testers will work in this URL. Amazon company ServiceNow admins will work in this URL. So Deloitte company ServiceNow developers will work in this URL. Deloitte company testers will work in this particular URL. And Deloitte company ServiceNow admins will work here. So Always remember guys, developers will work in the dev environment. Developers will work in the dev environment, dev instance. Okay, that is fine. Now we will understand ServiceNow developers responsibilities. Okay, guys, ServiceNow developers will work on new customizations. ServiceNow developers work on new customizations. So what are these new customizations actually? Guys, in ServiceNow, you will get something out of the box. Out of the box means by default you will get something from ServiceNow. Let us say you will get a default form from ServiceNow. In that form, you have to create a new field. Let us imagine you have to create a new field on the form as per your organization. So in that form, you have to create a new button. Okay, new button. So in the organization, you have to create a new email notification. So in that organization, you have to create a new workflow. Guys, developers will work on the customizations. Customizations means which is not already there in ServiceNow. Developers will work on customizations which is not already there in ServiceNow. Developers will make the customizations which is not already there in ServiceNow. They will have to build something new. They will have to build something new in the ServiceNow product. Okay, to do those customizations, you need to learn ServiceNow platform skills. You need to learn ServiceNow platform skills, guys. For that, you need JavaScript knowledge plus HTML knowledge plus CSS knowledge. And if when it comes to the integrations, you need to have web services knowledge. And when it comes to the portal, you need to have knowledge on Angular, AngularJS plus HTML plus CSS plus JavaScript plus ServiceNow provided APIs. Along with this, if you have knowledge on Bootstrap, jQuery, SAS, and if you have knowledge on Jelly, that would be really great. Okay. So guys, remember as a developer, as a ServiceNow developer, you have to develop something which is not already there in ServiceNow. To do the development, you should have knowledge on AngularJS, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, ServiceNow provided APIs, plus Bootstrap, jQuery, plus SAS, plus Jelly. If you have knowledge on all these areas, you can become a professional ServiceNow developer, guys. You can become a professional ServiceNow developer. Okay. As you know, guys, we will be uh, as a ServiceNow developer, we will be doing the customizations which is not already there in ServiceNow. Okay. So where exactly we will do? We will do in this particular dev instance. Once we did something in the dev instance, all the development should be migrated to test environment. Whatever we have done in this instance, in this URL, we will be migrating into the test environment. Once the developer has migrated development to the test environment, once the developer has migrated the development to the test environment, that is where ServiceNow testers roles, that is where ServiceNow tester role will come into picture. ServiceNow tester will only work in this URL, guys. ServiceNow tester will never go to the dev instance. Only developer will work on the dev instance. Once he completed his development in the dev instance, he will migrate his development to the test environment. So once the development is migrated to the test environment, ServiceNow testers roles will come into picture. Okay. So what exactly ServiceNow testers does? Okay. So guys, remember ServiceNow testers will test ServiceNow testers will test that is developed by developers in the test instance. Okay, guys, ServiceNow testers will test the testers will test that is developed by developers in the test environment. So here don't get confused, guys. Testers will only work in this test URL. Testers will never go to developer instance. Developer has to move all his development from dev instance to test instance. Only when it is moved to the test instance, testers will come into picture. Guys, to work in the test environment, okay, you should have knowledge on automated testing framework. You should have knowledge on automated testing framework plus manual testing knowledge. So guys, testers has to test in a different ways. Testers has to test the customization in different ways because developers will actually develop something that should be tested by testers properly. If that is not tested properly, it will go to the production. Employees face the issues. Okay, so to avoid that, testers has to test it thoroughly. ServiceNow company has introduced a feature called automated testing framework. If you have the automated testing framework knowledge, you will be able to work on the test role properly. Okay, so ServiceNow testers will actually test something that is developed by developers in the test environment. Okay, testers will always work in the test URL, guys. Okay, fine. Now we will understand what exactly ServiceNow admins does. Okay, here developers will develop something. Developers will develop something in this URL. They will actually migrate the development from dev environment to the test environment. Testers will test it. Testers will test it. After testers completed the testing, okay, after testers have provided the sign off, that will be moved to the production environment. That will be moved to the production environment. This production URL will be used by all the company employees, guys. So this URL, this is a Amazon company production service now URL. This will be used by all the Amazon company employees. This is actually Deloitte company ServiceNow production URL. So this URL will be used by all the Deloitte company employees. Guys, when employees are using ServiceNow, they get issues. When employees are using production ServiceNow URL, they get login issues, they get functionality issues, they get some issues. Those issues, those issues will be addressed by ServiceNow admins. Okay, ServiceNow admins will work on end user, end user issues related to ServiceNow production instance. When employees are using ServiceNow, if they are facing any issues, the first point of contact should be ServiceNow admin, guys. Okay, when employees are using ServiceNow, if they get any issue, when they are working, if something is not working, first of all they have to reach out to ServiceNow admins. Okay, so ServiceNow admins will take care of the end user issues, guys. Guys, to work on the ServiceNow admin role, to work on the ServiceNow admin role, you don't have to do any customizations. Okay, ServiceNow admins don't do customizations. Okay, ServiceNow admins will work on end user, ServiceNow, prod issues. Okay. So admin role, guys, don't have to do any customizations. They have to work on end user issues. To work on end user issues also, you should have knowledge on each and every part of the service now. Guys, I always recommend you to have knowledge on these areas, even though you are a ServiceNow admin. Even though you want to become a ServiceNow admin, still if you have knowledge on these skills, if you have knowledge on these skills, you can become a professional ServiceNow admin, guys. Because you have to understand end user issues. To understand end user issues, you have to read the scripts. You have to understand the scripts. To understand the scripts, if you have knowledge on AngularJS, if you have knowledge on HTML, if you have knowledge on CSS, if you have knowledge on JavaScript, and if you have knowledge on ServiceNow provided APIs and Bootstrap, jQuery, and SAS, Jelly, you can easily troubleshoot end user issues. So guys, don't think I'm a ServiceNow admin. I don't have to do customizations. I don't have to learn scripting. I don't have to learn any programming language. That means you can't become a professional ServiceNow admin. Even though you are a ServiceNow admin, it's very important to have this knowledge, the skills, guys. Okay. So I hope everybody is clear with the ServiceNow developers, ServiceNow testers, and ServiceNow admins responsibilities. Thank you, guys.